Hi guys, welcome to another video. I know I haven't been posting lately, but it's been due to vacations and other stuff with my life, so sorry for not posting a while. I'm also gonna start making some ghost hunting videos on like Phasmophobia and Blair on Roblox, so I hope y'all are excited for that. Please show some love by subscribing or putting a like. That'll help a lot. And if y'all want me to make more videos about this game, then I'll be glad to do it, because I play this game quite a lot now. Okay, so today I'm gonna be doing some videos. Well, I'm gonna be talking about game modes in this game. This is a guide for game modes, so this can teach you a lot about the game modes and what you're supposed to do. So I hope you enjoy this video. Okay guys, first off we have Juggernaut. So Juggernaut is a game mode where it depends on how many people you have in your server. I play on particularly lower servers, so it's easier because you get swarmed a lot. But if you want to win as Juggernaut easy, then you should pick lower servers. Juggernaut is a game mode where a few people are picked to be the Juggernaut. They have tons of health, and the hunters, which if you aren't a Juggernaut you become, have to kill the Juggernaut to win. And as you can see, there's two Juggernauts right now. So let me finish them off. Well, they can deal with that one. I'll come back in a second. So to win as in this game mode, you have to either kill all the Juggernauts or be a hunter. Well, or a Juggernaut, and you have to outlast them. So you gotta try and survive until the time runs out. And when a Juggernaut is killed, they become a hunter. So that explains this game mode. Okay guys, this next game mode is Classic. So Classic is basically just tag, but either you become a tagger or a runner. Like right now I'm a tagger and I have to tag the runners that are running. So, oh my gosh. Let me tag a runner real quick. Okay, so if you are a runner, you gotta outlast the taggers and you gotta run for your life and try not to get tagged. If you get tagged, you transfer to become a tagger, but once someone gets tagged and stuff, you get a force field, so you can't immediately be tagged back. So that's a good feature in this game. But as a tagger, you have to run around, tag the runners, and the only way to win this is by being a runner, and you have to run away from the taggers and not get tagged. If you get tagged, then you gotta go tag the runners, of course. So that explains this game mode. So I'm gonna finish this game mode. Ooh, that was a nice one. Oh, I missed that. Shoot. Oof, I missed that. It's game over anyways. Well, stick around until this other stuff. Ooh, so we got bomb next. Hold on. Okay, so for bomb, a few people are chosen to be the bomb. Depending on how many people are in the server, there is gonna be a timer. The timer goes from high amounts to low amounts. Max is probably 25 from which I know. But if you don't tag someone as the bomb, then you die once the timer runs out. If you do tag someone, then you switch to a runner and you have to run away from the bombs. So that concludes bomb. A tip for bomb is that before the time, when the timer reaches 0, you have like 0.5 seconds to tag someone. If you don't tag someone, which it would be lucky if you do by that amount of time, then you're lucky. Ooh, there goes him. See, look, now I'm the bomb. Now I gotta go tag them. Oh shoot, I missed that. I think it's game here. Yeah, it is. Wait, come on. Come on. He's right there, he's right there. Come on, come on. Okay, see, look, it's 0. Then you have like a second. So there's a quick demonstration of that. Once you die as a bomb, you become a ghost, and you can no longer collect coins or hit players by slapping them when you click or tap, whatever you play on. To win in this game mode, you gotta be the last runner standing. If you die with the bomb, or you're the bomb and there's only one runner left, then you gotta beat the other bomb to the person. That is if the other person is a good player or not as a bomb, or they don't get lucky. To win as a bomb, you don't win. So there's the conclusion for bomb. A tip for this game is to not play in first player. That's just my opinion. I don't think first player is a good idea for playing this game. I mean, if you're in third person, you can see where everyone is. Just like in Crown, you can see when the Crown person turns back, and all the other players, if they're in first person, they won't be able to see where the Crown went, and they'll get stuck and be wondering, where did the Crown go? So I'll show you a quick demonstration of first person real quick. So this is first person. You have to be quick at this if you want to do anything. But it is going to be easier to hit the players because you'll know how close you are to them at least. Okay guys, so it appears that we now have Crown, one of my favorite game modes. So Crown is a game mode where a few players get the Crown depending on how many players there are in a server. That goes for every single game mode, of course. So as the Crown, you have to run away from the peasants, which are all the regular people that don't have a crown. The peasants have to go chase after the Crown. So if the peasants don't get the Crown, then they lose. You have to keep the Crown in order to win. There we go. So now my job is to run away from all the peasants, trying juking them, going everywhere on the map, trying to not get tagged. So that concludes this game mode. Well, not really, because if you want to try and win as a peasant, you gotta have skill and cut them off. This is a tip for all the game modes. If it's like a game mode where you're trying to get someone, then try cutting them off if you aren't near them. So if you don't have experience, I recommend doing that and remembering when to tap it so you can actually hit the person. Because I know that's always a factor where people don't tag the person because they don't know what the hitbox is. I think that your camera, where like you're looking at, also has to do with the tagging thing. I'm not sure, but that's just me. See, look, right there. I cut him off. I got the crown. Right back. So, that concludes Crown. One of the best game modes, for sure. A lot of the community likes Crown. So, I'm gonna finish this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stuck everywhere. Holy smokes. Well, this is practically GG's unless there's a peasant over here. Yep, there's a peasant right there. Alright, GG's. Okay, so let's see what the next game mode we're gonna be reviewing. Okay, the next game mode is Infection. So either you become like there's another game mode for this. It's called Mutated Infection, where you can become different types of things, like an invisible zombie, which is kind of broken if you ask me. But the person, like the leader, is Patient Zero. I think that goes for all Infection. I'm not sure because I haven't spawned as the first one. But in Infection, if you want to try and survive, which is pretty hard unless you're like a very skilled player, because the zombies are all gonna swarm you. So if the infected doesn't get all the runners by the end of the round, they lose. If you want to be a runner, then you gotta run from the zombies and don't get tagged if you want to win. The infected have to tag every single runner if they want to win. So that pretty much concludes this game mode. It's a very fun game mode, especially if you're good at tagging people, which that can be a lot of fun, especially if you know how to juke people on good maps. Like, I recommend the stairs like over there, so it's easier to juke. Like, there's an infected over here. I might be like choose to be one. Oh, there was one right there. But I'll meet you at the next game. Okay, so if you get pop-ups like during map vote, it means that you got a rare map, either a recolor or a different map like this. We had Crossroads, but now it's a rectangle since it's a rare map. So, okay. Freeze is gonna be a fun game mode to talk about. Okay, for Freeze. Freeze is a game mode where there is runners or freezers. As a freezer, you have to tag the runners and they get frozen. The runners have a certain amount of time before turning into a freezer. So let me demonstrate this if I can. That depends. Okay, there we go. See, look, they turn into ice and the other runners have to go over and unfreeze them. If they don't unfreeze them in time, they turn into a freezer. You also don't really want to stick around the freezing runners, because people will then call you a camper and no one's gonna like you. So I recommend don't doing that. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Okay, so it appears that in here there are so many runners that are trying to free their runner friends. Okay, that's one. You can go on a rampage if there's like a lot of runners over in a certain area. You can just keep freezing them over and over again until they all become freezers. That depends because, you know, all the freezers have a cooldown, and it's kind of hard to freeze the runners if they just keep running around, because it's hard to tag them if they're jumping over everyone in a certain area. So that concludes Freezer. Okay, so I don't think the server or this or these people want to do any other game modes besides these popular ones, so I'll just run down the other ones for you. If you guys want me to talk about the mods, then like the modifications, like the under game modes, like the subcategories. Like, there's different types of categories for the game modes, but competitive, which is just like classic, except for there's one thing. Every time a runner is tagged, they lose health. So once your health drops to 0, you must tag someone within 15 seconds, or else you're out of the game. Free for all. Free for all is a game where you become this role called alone. You have to tag a player 3 times, I think. You have to hit them 3 times in order for them to die. You have to be the last alone standing to win. Okay. The next one is team swap. There are 2 teams, red and blue. Chosen players must tag players on the other team for them to join their team. If you are on a team, you have to get all the other players from the other team onto your team to win. So it's technically a 50-50. That depends on if you can tag them all. So that's how you win. Also, players that are highlighted in white are players that join mid-round. Players on either team can take the player to their team so they can continue playing. That's the only time that you can really join mid-round. Just a quick rundown. Team Deathmatch is just like Alone, except for you have 2 teams. And just like Alone, I know I said it was 3, but it is 2, which I thought it was. So, in Team Deathmatch, you must tag the other team. You have to eliminate all the players on the other team in order to win. Okay, this next game mode is fun. Ooh, and a good map, so we're lucky. Okay, Slasher is where a few people are picked to be Slasher, of course, depending on the amount of people in your server. There cannot be more Slashers when they get tagged, so you can't have more Slashers than the originals. Also, you must survive as a runner or kill all the other players as the Slasher to win. In Slasher, if you are the Slasher, you must hit surviving runners 3 times in order for them to die. Okay, this next one is probably the hardest one to explain. It's Chaos. Chaos is a game mode where you have a lot of other people playing as different roles, and there really is no winning unless you're like the Crown or something. So Chaos is a game where there is multiple game modes. There's like Infected, Crown. I'm not sure if there is Juggernaut. There's Freezer and many other things. It's super hard to explain it, so I'm sorry that I can't really explain this one. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to comment if I should keep doing these, and make suggestions of what you want me to review and like make a guide for on this game. I'd be happy to do any of it. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, share, comment, show the love, and I'm also gonna be starting to make videos on ghost hunting games. I told you guys this at the start, where I'm gonna be, oh no. Okay, so I didn't know that, but if that happens, then you're perma dead. I didn't know that was true. Well, I didn't even know that can happen. But anyways, I'll be making videos on Phasmophobia and Blair. Make sure to join the main Discord, and if you're a ghost hunter, join my Phasmophobia Discord. I have Blair and everything else in there. So, make sure to like, subscribe. See y'all.